Welcome back, everyone. I'm Ashley.
I'm Nigel.
And we're Our Roaming Empire.
Welcome to our conclusion of our 3-part series, taking us down from Seattle all the way to Tucson for our temporary home until September when we leave for Hong Kong.
And then the rest of Southeast Asia.
We're going to have a small amount of filming in LA and San Diego as we left that for us and our friends, but this is still a jam-packed video full of foolishness and weirdness and fun and deliciousness. Deliciousness.
As a reminder, we're on this journey together to move from Seattle to Tucson, Arizona, before we head out international for at least 2 years of travel full-time.
We came to this process because although everything was working for us in Seattle, Ashley had a really good job. I was working with nonprofit groups helping people with disabilities. Sometimes when you're succeeding financially, when you're succeeding professionally, you're failing at other things, and that's what we found.
I was working in finance for the last 15 years. And working at Microsoft specifically in finance the last 7. Consistently working 60+ hour weeks. Felt like I was always on 24/7. So with some self-reflection and a lot of encouragement from this guy, it helped me come to terms with the fact that I was living to work instead of working to live. So we collectively made the decision to live differently, more intentionally, focus on the things that actually mattered, spending more time with each other.
Surprisingly, you want to spend more time with this?
He has a lot. He has a lot though.
And I got a lot of boogers.
See, I think the seriousness of this is making him a little uncomfortable because now he starts joking about boogers.
No, I'm not joking about boogers, Ashley. I'm opening up to you about pool boogers.
Boogers.
From this trip, we're going to start in Carmel. We're going to end in Tucson.
Unlike the first 2 videos in this series, this video won't really have a theme. It was rain for the first video.
Like, you could have did that inside my ear and it wouldn't have hurt me.
I know. I was really, I was trying. I was like, ugh. And this one, we just kind of had a mixed bag. We had some sunshine, we had some fog, we had a little bit of rain, a little bit of chilliness, but it was a good time.
Waking up in Carmel, wonderful place. It was actually an early night for us. The town gets kind of quiet after about 9 o'clock. Plus, we were starting to feel the day-to-day of driving.
No one reads at 11.
Woke up pretty early and had breakfast at this cute little Mexican place called El Bistro. The restaurant was beautiful and the service was great. I had the breakfast croissant, which was all savory inside, but with sugar on the outside. It was delicious.
I had the huevos rancheros there with the homemade corn tortillas. It was phenomenal. And also they had salsa mixed into the eggs and the refried beans. One of the best dishes I've ever had for breakfast.
I was jealous of those wraps. That was the best tasting homemade corn wraps I have ever had. This is a definite on the recommend spot. Unfortunately, right after Carmel, Highway 1 area of Big Sur is shut down. So we said, at least let's go check out Bixby Bridge. It's right there. But when we got to Bixby, the turnoff area was closed. So we just decided to drive over the bridge, turn around when we could, and head back.
I think the parking around the bridge is usually more plentiful.
But that was completely taken up by construction vehicles. So there was no way to take that iconic photo that everyone takes at Bixby.
We passed over it. It was beautiful. I can attest to that. We decided to stop in Morro Bay for the day and night here. This typically isn't a must stop on the Pacific Coast Highway, but it's actually a really unique location, and there's this massive rock just in the middle of the bay, randomly. And I can promise you, we have footage of it. It does not do it justice with the size. You have to see it in person.
Also the smokestacks. They basically are in the clouds. Overall, Morro Bay was another surprising area where we kind of just thought we were going to stay the night, have a bite to eat, and wake up early in the morning. We met some really cool people, and their downtown area, although touristy a little bit, was really cute.
Look at all these rocks you're not going to bring back to your mom. Yeah.
She do be collecting.
She does be do be.
To each their own.
To each their own. A rock for every heart.
Oh,
You like that? You like that? Yeah. Yeah. That should be the new crack slogan. Hi, I'm Nigel. This is Ashley. Don't do crack inside your heart.
Or anywhere, maybe. Just, I don't think we...
You were supposed to freeze frame that.
Oh.
Harbor House is where we stayed the night in Morro Bay. It was a hotel, nice people, lots of seagulls. This town is run by seagulls.
Y'all better not be coming closer to me.
The mayor has to be a seagull.
I don't want no smoke.
This big? They're huge.
That didn't look big. They're... let me add on, like, that's short wingspan.
If a bird's wingspan is my arm wingspan, that's a big bird.
Maybe.
There's also this weird thing out there of doing these circular poop-shaped emoji trees.
This is so cool. This is like Edward Scissorhands.
I don't get it. Some are shaped like spiral dookies.
Poop.
And others are shaped like toilet seats.
I dig it. I thought it was cool. I had never seen anything like that.
The street by the bay is cute as can be. There's a lot of little trinket shops. I will say this, there's a business opportunity in this taffy. So you walk in with a bucket. There's about 77 different taffies.
And you go through and you pick up individual pieces.
Whatever you want in the bucket, they weigh the bucket and that's your taffy. But the label is on the buckets with the taffy, but they're not on the actual taffy. So once you put the taffy in your bucket and buy it, then you go home and you're like, which one is this one? I don't know. Put the label on the taffy paper. We ended up playing like Guess the Taffy the rest of the week. It was crazy.
For dinner, Nigel and I stopped at the Siren. This place is a really cool bar, has an outdoor patio area. They have live music a lot of nights. We didn't get a chance to see it.
Talib Kweli actually played the day we left, which would have been awesome to see.
How
One
cool.
of my favorite lyricists in the history of hip hop.
So what drew us to this place though is bucket of wings. With fries and dipping sauces as well. So we're like, absolutely, we got to try that before we drive another 5 hours the very next day. Very smart of us.
Why would we choose that?
We're awesome. That's why.
Surprisingly, the bucket of wings did not hurt our stomach. One thing you need to know about Ash and I is we are competitive. I mean like competitive. Once in Vegas, we had a group of like 30 people watching us play air hockey. Best out of 7 series, we went to game 7. It was crazy. People cheered when it was over.
He exaggerates a lot of things. You guys will notice. The exaggeration on the Las Vegas, not an exaggeration. I will also say I won.
She did. So there is one of my favorite games to play in a bar, a shuffleboard. Start shooting on there, realize the table is leaning. And I don't mean like a little lean.
Oh no. Oh no.
I mean a lean. It leans both ways. So there's no advantage. So we had a great game. Game was neck and neck for a while there, but I knew I had a chance to win. To be honest with you, sometimes winning's not enough for me. I need to humiliate my opponent. So on my last shot, I needed to get 3 points to win. Why not just not look? Even better, what if you look dead into the eyes of your opponent when you shoot that shot? The shot went so well, I didn't even celebrate. I turned around thinking I must have shot it in the corner. But look where I shot it. I ended the game Jordan style, looking straight into the windows of her soul.
Turn it off. I'm turning it off. Winner, winner. I want to take a second to appreciate the inconsistency of Nigel with his slashes.
Winner, loser, chicken!
Waking up in Morro Bay was very interesting because I was woken up to Ashley blow drying her hair centimeters from my head.
That's exaggerated. I was in the bathroom in the next room.
They didn't have a door though, the bathroom.
Yeah, that's right. It actually did.
It was the worst way to wake up. Worst way to wake up.
I was dreaming about Laura Dern being a spy.
Of all the recommendations we've probably gotten before we were on the Pacific Coast Highway, anytime someone found out we were even sniffing Morro Bay, they told us to go to Scout Coffee. It looked like it had good pastries, but we did not want to take a bite to eat because we had breakfast plans for somewhere much cooler.
Oh, sure. Just that guy. This town is extremely cute. It's kind of out of nowhere. You just roll into this Dutch town right off the road. Everything is Dutch themed, like everything.
There's probably 5 bakeries for every human. Make sure you stop at Danish Mill Bakery, even if you're not eating there, because they have this little creepy little animatronic bakery thing. It's so weird. It's nightmare fuel.
This thing is creepy.
Oh, that. It's gotta be that.
It's definitely that. There is breakfast in this town. So of all those breakfast places you can stop at, we decided to go at Brecky's.
And boy, are we glad we did. This place had amazing food. I got the Danish pancakes with the Danish sausage.
And I had one of the best chicken waffles I've ever had. The chicken was high quality chicken tenders. While you're waiting in line, make sure you take a look to the left too, because there's a bunch of different drawings using the Breckies symbol or insignia. Insignia. You like that, huh?
It's actually good.
I think it's even right.
I think it is.
There's some really good drawings in here. I really love the Homer one. Simpsons, underrated. Just down the road from Solvang is Ostrich Land USA.
Time to feed some ostriches.
And emus.
Yeah. The sign says, feed this bad boy.
I told Ashley that this was going to be fun. She's never really been around a big bird before. Maybe she didn't realize those are birds. I don't know.
Definitely did realize that they were birds. The way that the feather pattern is on their bodies, I didn't expect them to look like that. I thought the feathers were some sort of like hair or fur, but I did know that they were birds.
Okay, and what is a bat?
Mammal.
Yeah, she thought bats were birds. Her argument was, well, it has wings. I was like, so does a bug. Should have known that that was a man.
But I did know.
They have nipples.
I did know it was just
Nipples.
okay. I don't think we should.
We could definitely say nipples on YouTube.
I know we could say nipples.
I'm putting my foot down. I'm saying nipples.
But we talked about nipples for like a minute.
We'll talk about nipples for a reasonable amount of time.
Like a 3-seconder at best.
Nipples!
That is so aggressive.
You're not grabbing the thing.
I don't know what I really expected coming to this place, but this stop was a 10 out of 10.
See you more, Jen.
This was so much fun. There's a ton of ostriches.
Look at you, mouth open and ready.
There's some emus as well.
I like your ear holes.
Look at this little chipmunky.
And like hundreds of chipmunks around at the ground as well, because as the birds peck at the food that you have, a ton of it falls on the ground, and so the chipmunks come in and actually take that too.
The ostriches are a lot more aggressive than you would think, and they understand how to get what they want.
Don't be aggressive.
It's definitely going to be aggressive.
Sir! Sir! Sir!
If you're a little intimidated by that, I would maybe say start with the emu section. They're just a little bit nicer about it. They're less.
I don't have
There's
anything.
nothing there.
Look at her toes.
That's a dinosaur.
The ostrich necks. They're very limber, but they look like an 80s gym sock.
They do.
They really do.
I made friends.
They only like you for your food.
No, they like me for me.
Most of y'all stink.
I'm here all day. Just for you.
I like
Get
how
it.
he's doing
Get
it.
it.
Yeah,
Get
you
it.
got a mode about you.
These things will bite at anything. We caught one biting at another one's tail, and you could tell it thought it was food, just like...
Yeah. He's picking at his tail. What am I seeing?
That's their underarms.
You got a good underpit.
I really did love this stop. Very, very glad that we did actually take the time to do this. Would highly recommend. It's a lot funner than you think.
Perfect.
I'd been to Santa Barbara once before. I never got to see the wharf. Ashley realized on the drive there that you could drive on the wharf. And I thought, wow, that's going to be fun to have. It was creepy.
Oh, I don't like that sound.
The second we got on this bridge, it made me massively uncomfortable. especially being the fact that we still have to drive 1,000 miles to Tucson. I give it a couple of years before there's a massive disaster on this.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good as you're doing it.
The wharf itself has a lot of people fishing off of it. And the wharf, you can actually rent fishing gear and get tackle and bait.
So Nigel's got this thing.
It's funny. It's a funny thing.
When people ask him to take a photo,
I always switch it over to myself and take a photo of my face going.
he does. And then it surprises them later. And they either love it or hate it, and we don't know.
We starting to see them palm trees, y'all.
Getting into those palm trees.
Southern Cali. So after we leave Santa Barbara, we are back on the one again. From there, we hopped on the ever famous Mulholland Drive to get to LA, which is a beautiful drive during the day and an absolutely frightening drive at night. We finally made it to Los Angeles, but unfortunately, we are exhausted. 8 straight days of driving at least 5 hours a day. So when we got in, we quickly made a run out to Sugarfish, which is a staple in LA. It was delicious, but we were legitimately falling asleep at the table, and we went right back to our Airbnb and passed out. Next morning after breakfast, we headed to Highland Park, a neighborhood we hadn't even been to yet in LA.
Yeah, it was a really unique area, really cool art.
For lunch, we stopped in at Rosti, which is a Peruvian restaurant off of Figueroa. #1 for the best ceviche I've ever had in my life.
Huge chunks of fish, shrimp, even had mussels.
I never had a ceviche. Mussels in shell.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
I agree with that. We also had a homemade pork tamale too. For our second night in LA, we spent some time with friends, we had a couple drinks, and we went to a comedy show that's actually hosted at one of our friends' houses, Mount Moore Comedy. Really amazing stuff. Very sweet little vibe. Right outside on the porch of the house.
It's a who's who of the young comics in LA as well. The next day we woke up and we're heading to San Diego, but we definitely wanted to meet with a bunch of friends out there. We made sure that at the end of this long journey, we gave a little bit for ourselves. The next morning, we headed out to our last drive from San Diego to Tucson, but we knew when we woke up that morning that this was going to be a hot day.
We are in somewhere in Arizona, and it is no joke, 115 degrees.
And then finally, we made it to our new home for a little bit.
We hear us. Get me in that pool, y'all. Say hi.
Hi.
Hey.
We really want to thank you so much for doing this journey with us. We gave up everything to chase something that we truly believe in, each other. You do not have to do something as drastic as we did. But I would say sit down, take stock of what's important to you. My time as a medic showed me one thing. People always wish they had more time with the things they care the most of. Life goes by fast. Take stock of what's important and add more time to that.
Try to understand what the priorities actually are for you, what you value, and just each day try to do a little bit better towards those things.
Live intentionally. Chase that itch. Find your happiness. Thank you so much for coming. I'm Nigel.
And I'm Ashley.
And we're Our Roaming Empire. And there's a good chance the next time you see us, we'll be in Hong Kong.
Thank you for coming on this trip with me.
Mwah.
You're amazing.
Did you get it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Who cares? Who cares? As long as I didn't show a booger.
Please like and subscribe for more fun travel content.
Oh, do you need me? Do you need me? No. It's like Puppet Master. Oh, it is kind of like Puppet Master, just slightly bigger.
This is me rolling it down.
Okay.